What's the largest amount of money you've thrown away on purpose and why? 16K on a boat I have used once in 15 years. Around 8K lost in 24 hours of Vegas madness. The most painful was 6K on a deck that I did not get proper permits for. Whole thing had to be taken down. Was a Trex deck, so the screws could not be backed out. I was a coke addict for a year and a half. For a year of it I was spending about 2K a week on coke, so definitely that. Most of 1.5M I blew on 15 years of marriage to my ex. 15K on a Chinese fertilizer company stock that was to be competition for Monsanto. Traded on the NYSE even. Until someone decided to go take a look at their factory. Didn't exist. Suddenly the board of directors disappeared and it turned out it was a paper company. Class actions against the board went nowhere and the members were never found. I gather they are now billionaires living in Switzerland. Sue the Chinese government? Yeah, good luck that. Hired some contractor that turned out to be a huge disrespectful dumbass. Did a shitty job, felt like I wasted 3 grand. 30K on my pilot licenses Elmao. About 40K give or take in online poker. Now, I don't live in a state where online poker is legal. Well, technically, the poker itself is perfectly legal. It's depositing and withdrawing funds which isn't legal, but many sites give free rolls. So, over the course of some time, I built up a fairly significant bankroll. The problem came to how to withdraw the money. So instead, I got frustrated and went on tilt, throwing my money away in games I had no right playing. Artwork. Can I always afford it? No. But my walls are full of original, 90 local art. They make me happy to look at. I'm sure I made the artist happy too. Not the largest amount, but 120 for a towel heater. I will never dry off with a cold towel again. Just gave the bank 144 in overdraft fees. Not a lot, I suppose, but I used to go out every time it was payday and spend about 150-200 USD at this college bar on nothing but shots and beer. Sometimes that included food if they were still serving. For some context, a high school friend of mine and I would take turns getting plastered. Think we hit a record of like 20-30 shots in one night for a single person once. Jesus Christ. My first car, it was 16.5K. Video game microtransactions. Fallout Shelter, on my first vault, I spent about 200 on lunchboxes. In COD Mobile, I've done 3 lucky draws and a mythic card draw close to about 600. Before COD and Mafia Sayuri, I spent about 800 on that game. Finally, in State of Survival, I went all in and spent close to 2K on that game. It seems like a good chunk of the answers here are people just saying things they bought. Some of the things aren't even things that made them unhappy. Just the opposite. And then some people say they bought a thing and use it regularly and makes them happy. How TF is that throwing away money lol? GE Opal Nugget Ice Maker. Dang thing cost more than my car payment, but man oh man, I love Nugget Ice and I use it the heck out of it every day. Fell for a crypto scam. Website looked legit, had their own customer support and everything, lost about 750. 3,000 on car insurance, being young sucks. Besides house and car, I spent 2,600 on Legos. It was for a very large-scale mosaic project. 3K a month on rent. Brought a secret car at 18, it got stolen after 1 week equals